Ooh. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the New Space Economy Congress. We are going to start in 1 minute, so please look for a comfortable seat and go there.
Benvingudes autoritats, representants del Govern de Catalunya, del Ministeri de Ciència i Innovació. Deixeu-me intentar dir Welcome and onzen vasten Vlaanderen, els nostres amics de Flandes. Bon dia a tothom i benvinguts a la nova edició del New Space Economy Congress. És un plaer veure una sala tan plena davant nostra. Oi, Miquel?
Sí, yeah. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Estel. Yeah, you're right. The venue looks amazing. And we've got now 2 exciting days full of amazing activities of all kinds. Do you want to know some figures?
Yes, please.
Okay, with these 2 days, we're going to have 10 discussion panels, we're going to have 6 talks, 29 experts from speakers and panelists, and then a lot of network opportunities like B2B events, then space talks, and much more.
That sounds amazing. And to be honest, I think this is the result of the hard work that Catalonia has been doing for the last years. But I don't want to be a spoiler because the next talks and panels will be discussing all these topics.
Okay, right. So I think first it's fair to start remembering those who contributed to the organization of this Congress. And of course, we have to start with the organizers, which are the Barcelona Chamber of Commerce and the Government of Catalonia. Second, Congress partners, Cartographic and Geological Institute of Catalonia, the Institute of Space Studies of Catalonia, IDOSCAT Foundation, and KIM Barcelona. We would also like to thank all the Congress collaborators for your support. And finally, thank you very much to all the sponsors. I will thank especially to the Jupiter sponsors, which are Airbus, Augusta Abogados, Flanders Investment and Trade, GTD, Hispasat, and Molière, and also the Mars sponsors, who are ANSYS, Isarsat, Lobelia, Open Cosmos, Osmium, Pangaea Aerospace, Sateliot, and Telespacio. Thank you, everybody, for sharing with us these months of hard work and making the New Space Economy Congress 2023 possible.
I completely agree with you. Thank you, everyone. And I think that this Congress is a fantastic opportunity to gather and share experience with all friends and colleagues, but also to meet new people and engage with the new generations. It's a fantastic opportunity to discuss technological achievement and listen directly from space leaders their opinion in this topic. At the end, the Congress aims to present business opportunities for new and consolidated business and create new ideas on how we can create positive impact to our environment and society through space and create new innovative use cases for space data. I think that at the end is a great meeting point for the Catalan ecosystem to gather with national and international key players. And this diverse agenda is what makes this Congress unique, because we are focusing the space topic from different angles, the technological, but also from the user's perspective and the economical point of view.
Yes, you're right. This uniqueness, the uniqueness of this Congress is something that comes from the first edition. And I have to tell you, I think that this Congress is getting old. Yeah. We are already at the 4th edition. And I can remember how it all started back in 2020 with a small gathering of 200 people from relevant Catalan companies, organizations, and industrial institutions to debate about the trends and new ways of doing business in this new space sector. Since then, the diversity of topics and the number of attendees have been growing a lot, and now today and tomorrow, we have more than 700 people which are registered to this event, which is absolutely stunning. Back to 2020, Barcelona Chamber of Commerce and the Government of Catalonia, which were the organizers of this first gathering, wanted to promote this promising new space economy in the region. And the final commitment came in October of this year, 2020, when the Government of Catalonia approved the new space strategy in collaboration with the Institute of Space Studies in Catalonia, IDOSCAT Foundation, and the Cartographical and Geological Institute of Catalonia. Let me talk very briefly about this strategy, the new space strategy, which has the aim to create a new space sector innovation hub here in Catalonia, to encourage the country's economic growth and to improve people's lives thanks to the solutions coming from space. And the strategy deploys programs of actions to strengthen the Catalan new space ecosystem and lead knowledge generation, social and business applications, and the creation of solutions based on satellites, data, and on the use of these new digital technologies. And all these actions together are spread around 6 blocks, which are ecosystem, research and innovation, talent and society, infrastructure and data, adoption of service, and legal framework.
I completely agree with you, Miquel, and I think that even from my own personal experience, being a professional that has been living and working abroad for almost a decade, I have seen the impact, the positive impact of this new strategy and how it has completely transformed our sector here in Catalonia. I left Catalonia 10 years ago to go to the States and after to the UK to pursue my professional career. And I remember seeing some of these different commercial and academic initiatives taking their first steps, led by plenty of the faces that I can see here today. And clearly today, they are consolidated players in the sector, putting Catalonia in the international space map and supporting a fruitful sector with hundreds of jobs and a consolidated revenue source for Catalonia.
Wow, that's been a beautiful speech. But I'm afraid I have to come back to more practical topics because I will be explaining a little bit now the schedule of this conference. So starting for today, we've got now the Tech Morning, which is like a group of talks and discussion panels. After that, we've got a break for lunch with a VIP lunch for sponsors, partners, and speakers. After that, there is the business afternoon with more talks and more panels. Then the closing with a lot of networking opportunities for all of you. As she said, you've got the app to make all these appointments. And then also space talks. And we are going to finish today with an after work with music and cocktail, which I think is a very good reason for all of you to stay until the end. And then tomorrow there is what's called the Inspirational Morning, and the presenter is going to be Mariona Badenas. You'll get to know later at the end of the Congress today.
And I think that you are missing something quite important here, Miquel. Sorry to interrupt you, but we have the fantastic stands at the end of the room. So I would really like to encourage you to visit them, to go and engage with the people there and try to understand and discuss which kind of innovation and technology they are using. We will have 2 coffee breaks today, so plenty of time for gathering, meeting new people, engaging with the network, and also to walk around the stand that I just mentioned a second ago. But I would like to encourage you that this conversation don't stay just in the room. They go also into the digital world. And you use the hashtag up there to create these sort of conversations, to expand to your networks and include them, to have an interesting conversation about Catalonia and Catalonia space sector development. So as Miquel has mentioned, we have the app that you can all download using your QR code here. And it's a fantastic place to find who else is attending, try to create B2B meetings, one-to-one meetings around the day, around the different breaks. But also there is a section where you will find a sort of 5 questions, really simple, but we really want to capture your opinion about the sector. It's not just about the event, it's about how the sector has been changing, improving, where are the challenges. So it's important that we have the opinion of you, that at the end you are the sector. So you are seeing we have a really, really busy day in front of us. And we will ask all of us, including ourselves, to be on time. When we have the coffee breaks, I know that is, when you are in the middle of a conversation, go back to the room, but try to be on time, back to the room, because we have amazing presentations from all our speakers.
Yeah, that's very important, so that's why we have to also finish.
Yes.
So as you can see, we've got a very interesting day in front of us. I'm pretty sure we are going to enjoy it a lot. Not only because space is our profession, also because it's our passion. Space is passion that makes kids play rockets with empty bottles. It's a passion that makes my students, some of them are here, to design CubeSats, lunar rovers for competitions at NASA. And it's a passion that makes us enjoy every day when we work. So now, relax, because the Congress is about to start. Miquel.
Perfect. So let's talk about the first panel of today. The first panel will be discussing the vibrant topic of constellation of small satellites. These constellations are revolutionizing the space infrastructure and creating the opportunity to novel space services. I think that NewSpace has created a kind of a paradigm shift in how these space missions are developed, the procedures to develop them, the business models, and the commercialization of the applications. And even from my own experience, I work for a data analytics company. These days, I have the opportunity to engage with so many different players that are providing data to us with different business models to engage with them. And for us as an organization, it is also transforming us because we can create different business opportunities and engage in a much more cost-effective way the people that is not linked to the space sector. So all these new public and private organizations creating these new worldwide constellations are also presenting a challenge, a sustainability challenge in front of us that will be also a discussion that our fantastic panelists will be taking today. So the roundtable with fantastic space leaders will be discussing the advantages and challenges of the constellation of small satellites and will be moderated by Josep Colomer. Josep is a director of the Area for Promotion of the Space Sector of Catalonia in the Institute of Space Studies of Catalonia. And he contributes to the implementation of the new strategy that Miquel just introduced to us. He holds a PhD in physics from the University of Barcelona and has an extensive career in space technology and research since 2002. He served as the director of the Montsec Observatory, and currently he's also the Spanish National Project Manager for Ariel and LISA's missions of the European Space Agency. So I would like to welcome all the panelists to the stage to start this fascinating discussion. Thank you.